Welcome to Decoding 40 After Dark.
Oh, what's up, everybody? Are we on? What is happening now? So here's the deal. We were late getting off of the show because we had a very heated argument.
Very heated.
And so now everyone's getting themselves situated. I didn't get a chance to get me a snack. I'm going to go talk to my foreman about this because this is some nonsense.
And we have a drinking game. We have a drinking game in honor of Black Rob for all of you guys who are joining us. And the drinking game is if we say whoa, everybody take a drink with us. This is in honor of Black Rob. Rest in peace.
All right. So while we wait for Vin, I'm going to play this video.
Oh, I love it.
Real quick, because I thought this one was a bit excessive. And let's check it out. I'm sorry. I would have fucked that dude up.
That guy should make $22.50 an hour. He should make $22.50 an hour.
Shut up. Shut up.
I think he should make $22.50.
Sent me something on my phone and it said that I hog-tied her. I don't know how to hog-tie people. What would I hog-tie?
R. Kelly in his most honest moment of his life.
All right.
Why would I hog-tie? I don't
Kimmy,
know
what's going on? What the hell, right?
Kimmy.
What's up? Speaking of which, we are wearing our Decoding 40 t-shirts. Thank you to everyone who
Representation, my friend,
has purchased a tee. We did a thank you video, but unfortunately, we should have separated that video because it's a 2-hour video that my computer is like, I'm not about to upload that.
Where is it?
It's on StreamYard.
All right,
I can see if I can try to download it on my phone. I'm on my phone.
What's up, Nikimmy?
Hey guys, what's up? Hello.
Oh, what is good?
Yo, I'm gonna play this video. So this My Pillow douche, what the fuck you wanna call this guy? He's all over the news right now. So I caught this video of apparently someone calling in, and he thought it was Trump, but it wasn't. So
I didn't see this. Let's go.
Hello, yes, I have Mr. Trump on standby. Are you ready?
Yes.
Go ahead, sir. Hello, everyone.
We have the president here, our real president, everyone. Hello, Mr. President.
MacronShow.com, bitches.
Okay.
All right.
I
Sorry,
guess that
folks.
wasn't. I guess that was. You see what they're doing? They're attacking us. And this is what. That even came up. They're attacking into our phones. It came up that it was a legitimate number.
Yo, he's on that crack again, bro.
Yo, that's Mac. That's Mac when he's defending not paying the minimum wage.
How did that guy? how did that guy made $1 billion? He made $1 billion
off of
selling a bullshit pillow. Have any of you tried? Have any of you touched it?
I actually have one.
It's horrible.
But I do.
Horrible.
No, mine is actually. I like it,
Hey,
but I got it way before he got crazy.
That coke, that white boy can make a good fucking pillow. I tell you that much.
I hate his pillows and I hate his politics.
I hate his politics, but his pillows are all right. I would not buy another one. I'll just say that.
Them shits is softer than a motherfucker.
I was getting ready to say, like, you don't give a lot of people a lot of leeway. I'm shocked you have the pillow. I'm so shocked you didn't send it back with an Israelite pamphlet or something.
My mother gave my wife and I these pillows like 3 years ago for as a gift, and my wife doesn't use hers. She threw hers out. But mine, it's comfortable.
That shit
still.
softer than a motherfucker. As good as them pillows is, nigga.
I can't complain. I actually like the pillow. I don't like him. I will not buy another one.
No pillows.
but I can't.
That's all right.
Okay, so this one is an inspiring video, right? Because there's no reason tomorrow why you can't get up and fucking do something.
Mhm.
Arriba, 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 arriba. Esa es. Céntrate. Dale. Bien. Arriba.
You got
Y'all
no
are-
excuse,
Wow.
motherfucker.
So there's 2
Y'all are
things
not
here.
working hard enough. You're not working hard enough.
Nope.
There's 2
That's what
things
that
here.
tells me.
She basically destroys the whole she wasn't with me in the gym, because she definitely was in the gym with him, motivating his ass with his one arm, and his left hook must be crazy, son.
Crazy.
Brutal.
Crazy.
Brutal.
He will punch through your fucking jaw with that
I will
left
say
hook.
this though, Vin. You left one thing out.
What's that?
He gets paid minimum wage.
Wait till he has a meeting with the boss.
Oh yeah. When
He gets
no.
paid in weights. He gets
When
paid
he gets
in
paid
weights.
$15 an hour, he's not showing up anymore.
He's
Hey,
getting paid in weights.
I'm gonna need a raise, sir.
Sir, do you want me to hit you with the left hook? You better pay me. I crush people's skulls. And his wife was
I
in
had
the
this left
background.
jab uptown. It was whoa.
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 Hey, if you got a cocktail and you hear us say "whoa," this is in honor of Black
Knock
Rob.
it back. Knock it
Take
back.
a sip.
It's
In
for
honor of Black Rob. We're having that's our drinking game today.
Yeah, we've been doing that all day.
Yeah.
It was like, whoa. Whoa.
So I just want to clear one thing up. I'm not against paying people $15 an hour. I'm not against that. I'm against paying $15 an hour nationally across the board as a floor, because I think there are people who do jobs that are worth less than that. The value that it adds is less than that.
But what's worth?
Let me
What's
finish, let me
what's
finish.
worth less than that?
So
The problem is there's
what
no
job?
place. There's literally no
Wait,
place
let
in the
him
United
finish. Let him
States.
finish. See, y'all keep cutting him off.
Let
him
we're sorry. You
Get
know what?
All right,
into
I'm gonna-
that hole.
Come on, let's go. Shh. Everybody.
So
mute themselves.
here's what I'm saying. A 14-year-old who just got their working papers, who's literally flipping fries, you guys feel they should make $15 an hour. Someone who drops out of high school with a 10th grade education, who is literally holding up a wall doing security in the backwoods of Mississippi, you feel like they should make $15 an hour. Now, let's just say I agree with that. The problem is now every person who is over that person has to get a 20 to 50% increase to match the fact that the security guard or that person on fries is now making $15 an
Untrue.
hour. Okay.
It's
See,
untrue.
but here's
You're making
I
this
wish
up.
you didn't interrupt him, because but that is the problem with your assessment, is that you've made this number up. Because where did you get that number from? Where did you get that number
I
from?
mean, what number? What, $15 an hour?
No, you said
That's
it
what's
was
proposed.
No, you said it would be a 50% increase or request.
Depending on
From
what you
people-
do, yeah, absolutely.
people who-
Is that
Because-
based on?
because
Is that
Based
is
on
that
what?
based
Where
on
did you get
historical
that number
evidence?
from? Where did you get that number from? Can you answer my question? Where did you get that
Because-
number from?
Because I have clients, friends, partners, and I'm in networking groups. And they're talking about, the conversation is if the lowest person
Sounds like
who's on
conjecture
my
to me.
staff now, the lowest person who's on my staff now, if I pay him $15 an hour, that means the person I'm paying $15 an hour, there was a person who's making $725.
They're making
work- let me finish.
$38.62.
Let me finish. If we double his rate to 15, the person who's his manager, who's 15, is going to want 30. That's what is that?
I want to pose this question to you.
How much of an increase is that?
Is it possible that the wages are out of whack now, that this floor could put them more in alignment with what's happening in terms of the inflation, the cost of living, the cost of goods? Is it possible? I just want to know, is it possible?
So
Possibly.
Possibly.
Not going to answer the question.
Possibly.
He almost tried to not answer
He
the
did.
question.
Possibly.
I know. So if it's possible,
Mhm.
wait, let me finish. Let me walk this through. So
Sure.
if it's possible that companies and corporations have been making the adjustments based on inflation. So they've been increasing their cost of goods and their wares and their widgets based on what the inflation and the cost of the supply chain bears out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if they have been able to ride this wave of suppressed wages, is it possible that they actually need to pay this because for the last couple of years that they've been in business, they have not had or been forced to pay adequate wages to people?
Exactly.
So I hear what you're saying. I don't necessarily disagree with that for multi-billion-dollar corporations. And I get it. I'm Scrooge McDuck. What up, Jason? No, I'm not Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah, you are, nigga. You swimming a bucket of
No,
money
I'm
every
not.
night.
That's what.
Yo, what Elle is saying is correct because I'm sorry, real quick interruption. What Elle is saying is correct because the documented information I read was talked about in 1968 was the last time they had a minimum wage increase based on inflation. So 68 was what? 40 years ago? 40 plus? No.
No,
52
years ago. 53 years ago.
Yeah.
53 years ago,
Almost
before they
53
had a minimum wage increase based on inflation. And in that time, minimum wage to today's date has only gone up 5%, and the CEO's salary has gone up 875%. Now, maybe a small business didn't go up 875%, but I'm sure it went up more than the minimum wage did. That's the point, that they're not keeping up with everything else. And we don't create inflation in the government and all blah, 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 fucking blah. But the bottom line is that there are people out there who can't even afford to live anywhere in this country without working two jobs.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
It's not even a question of it's a little off balance, nigga. It's a lot off balance.
I 100%
right.
agree.
So
100% agree with that.
And then to your point about small businesses, 31 million small businesses in this country, 29 million of them are handled by one person. The percentage of businesses that you're talking about are maybe 100 to 150,000. So you're weighing 150,000 over 370 million, and let's just say 200 million are working. People who are working age and could work. All right. To your point about the McDonald's thing, most of those jobs today are going to old folks who, when they left their job, when they thought they had a pension and the CEO decided to say, fuck you and spend all their money. And now these people don't have any money anymore and they can't live on Social Security because it's not livable. They have to go back to work at McDonald's. So they do need $15 an hour just to fucking eat.
And can I piggyback on this for a little bit?
That's just fact.
$15 an hour at an annual rate is about $30,000.
That's correct.
And we're talking about people who are not working full time. So if they're working part time, they're making anywhere between $14,000 to maybe $18,000 a year. So what you're proposing is that these people should be living on this wage for a year, which is well below the poverty line.
I'm not proposing that. See, that's my problem with what all of you guys are saying.
When you talk about someone who's making fries at McDonald's, that is not a full-time employee necessarily.
I get that. I'm not proposing that anybody should be able to live on those wages. You're missing the point. I'm not debating that.
Very
what
clear.
I'm saying is
I'm very clear to the point because you're suggesting
I'm very clear because
it puts an additional pressure on the business owner that somehow the business owner should be immune from these societal pressures and to think in terms of outside of just the profit. They should be thinking about the people. They should be thinking about the impact on the planet. That's what business should be about. So, but what you're suggesting is that it should be tunnel vision and say, no, I only need to worry about what my margin is.
Or he could have his burgers made in Mexico.
I'm not saying,
and everybody loves a Mexican burger. But if
that's true.
If I can't think beyond my margin, honestly, you should not be in business.
That's true. I agree with that too. There is a certain amount of social responsibility that you have, and there's a certain amount of ethics that you have to have. I agree with that. That's not what I'm saying. Wait, let me finish. Let me respond to what they just said.
Okay, but I didn't get to give my piece, and
I'm not gonna
I didn't get to shit on you either. So
because there was a judgment made about this guy who dropped out of high school, who is a security guard at some fast food restaurant. Now the judgment is that he made bad life choices, so he shouldn't be able to afford to sustain himself. And I don't think that that's right. I think that it's not outside of the possibility of him to be able to. We're one of the richest countries. We're the richest country in the world, they say, but China might be kicking our asses. But why is that not possible in this country for him to have a place to live, safe, medical care, that and something that he can afford? Why is that not possible? It's possible in economies that aren't as large as this.
Why was it? Why was it possible 40 years ago, and why isn't it now?
Well, one is inflation, but let me address
inflation.
That.
Correct.
Right. Wait. Let me address what Rick said. Let me address what Rick said.
And did they not adjust?
Let me address it. I'll let you go.
Inflation before, right?
I'll let you go. Then I let Leon go, and I let him Alaric go.
Okay.
So what Alaric just said,
inflation is not the answer.
Okay. Alaric just said that's the reason why you could do it before and you can't do it now. What Alaric just said is, why can't they have a comfortable place? Hold on, let me finish. He said, why can't they have a comfortable place to stay? Why can't they have health care? And some other shit that he said. I forgot the third thing he said.
Not important. It's not important.
No, but all three of the things that he said.
Don't bother paying attention to anything I say. Don't worry about it.
I'll let you guys talk.
Just think what you think. Right. Yeah, you let me talk, but you didn't listen.
It's okay. I'm trying to.
You didn't pay me enough respect to even listen what I said.
I did pay you enough respect, and I'm trying to address you specifically first. But you're not letting me talk.
I am.
No, you're not. You're interrupting me every 30 seconds.
Well, you said whatever else I said, so you didn't listen.
But no, I just missed one of your talking points. But I want to address everything that you said is a societal problem. It is not a business problem. Healthcare is not a business problem. It is a societal and governmental problem. It is. I don't own a healthcare company. How can I impact that? I can't.
How can you make a profit if everybody's dead?
You guys can talk about these random shit. It's fine. But that is a society governmental problem.
Sir,
your ability to compartmentalize this stuff is astounding.
No, it's not. It's not.
It is astounding.
You want me to be responsible for everything, but
who makes up our society?
All of you. Okay, so let me ask you.
Who makes up our society? Who makes up our society?
Let me ask you
Who
guys
makes up our society?
We all make up our society.
Exactly.
But guess what?
So
you guys
are part of it. It's not a
but
separate
if you go
entity.
online and you need a
separate
product
from us, we are the society. We are responsible for each other.
So Rick, do you spend
no
more
one else
money?
is going to do
Let me ask you a question. Do you shop at places that pay their workers more, or do you not? Or do you just buy whatever you need because it's cheaper somewhere? Or do you shop around based on who they are as a company, as a corporation?
Yes.
Do you care about their ethics, or do you just buy what's
Absolutely.
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 You don't care about a company's ethics?
I do care about a company's ethics, but I know what you're saying. But I know.
Ask me the last time I went to Walmart.
Wait a minute. Time out.
When was the last time you went to Walmart?
I've never been to Walmart.
Okay, great. Have you been to Target?
Not in the last.
What's the
year and a
insinuation
half?
about Target? What's the insinuation about Target?
Wait.
But how does Target pay their workers? By the way,
Where do you shop?
How does Target pay their workers? By the way,
Where do you shop?
In pesos.
Where do you shop for groceries, and where do you shop for?
I belong
general
to the
household
Flatbush,
supplies?
the Flatbush Co-op. I belong to the Flatbush Co-op.
You buy clothes from the Flatbush Co-op?
Oh, so swap meet?
No, you said groceries. Where do I buy clothes?
I said, where do you shop?
I
where
buy
else do you
clothes at decoding40.com.
There you go. Decoding40.com. Go to bonfire.com/decoding40.
Bonfire.com.
That's where I buy clothes.
And have a shit or not.
Whoa.
That's how you
That was
put
well
the plug
played.
in.
Whoa, that's well.
But yeah, does it play a role in how I shop? Absolutely.
Wait a minute.
I'm thinking about the society.
Go ahead. No, I'm just
Yeah.
curious.
Do you order from Amazon? Do you order anything from Amazon, Albert?
Absolutely.
Okay, now you know they just did a whole union busting activity, but you're sitting over there popping that ethics conversation. They just busted the union when they were trying to put a union in Alabama, and they wanted $15 an hour, and they broke the union.
Okay.
But you still shop.
So
why? Because it's cheap and it's
if
convenient.
I have to,
It's convenient.
I have to agree with the union in order to believe that the minimum wage for American workers should be $15. That's not congruent.
Why not? You just sitting here.
One doesn't act because
you just told me that
it's not all or nothing. That's not all. It's not all
but
or
I'm
nothing.
I'm telling you, it's not
It's
all or
not
nothing.
all or
And you're telling me I'm wrong.
No, you
No,
are
I
saying
didn't
it's all or nothing.
I never said that people shouldn't make $15 an hour.
You said that
what
you
I
don't want to
said
pay.
was
You said I can't shop at Amazon if I care about American society.
You told me
And
I don't
union.
care about American. You told me I want people to live in a shack because I don't want to pay people $15 an hour.
I didn't say that.
That's exactly what you said. You said you don't care. You
No,
want
I
people to
said
live in a shack.
I said you're okay with people not being able to. You're okay
I'm
with
not
people
okay with
not
it.
being able. So then,
I'm
how
saying
do we
it's
change
not.
it?
What I'm saying is
We
it's
have
a
to change it, and
societal-
if we're not okay with it, we have to do something about it.
I agree with
Otherwise,
that.
we're just standing by watching people live on the streets when
Okay.
it's not
agree with that.
necessary.
I agree with that, and I think
Okay,
this is
so
the richest country in the world.
Here's a
And I
fact.
think
So
that
let's
these-
do something about it.
Here's a fact. In Alabama, the minimum wage is $7.25 an hour. Amazon pays their workers $12.18 an hour. It wasn't I don't think it's about minimum wage more than it is about benefits with Amazon. So they're paying way over what the actual state minimum wage is. So, that's Amazon. So to your argument, I don't think it was about wages more than it was about benefits, maybe, because they don't pay employees benefits there. They fucking stop you from working a certain
You are
amount of
trying to bring
hours.
in facts into this conversation, and it's unacceptable at this point. But I want to get back to I want
Yes, I wish I had somebody that
I want to
could
get
pay
back
$2
to
an
the
hour.
idea that
You wish.
not
Hold
think-
on. Stop.
No,
it.
no,
You
he's
just said
joking.
you
He's
wish you had
He's
somebody
joking.
who pays $12 an hour.
He's joking.
Oh.
But Mac, you don't think that corporations have a social responsibility in trying to deal with either healthcare, low wages, housing? You don't think they have a responsibility to deal with that, particularly when it's their workers?
I think that they have a portion of that responsibility. I don't think that they have the entirety of that responsibility. So what I mean by that is, do I think that Amazon, who is making all these billions and billions of dollars, has a responsibility to the communities that they come in and suck all the life out of? And should they be giving back to that community? I do think that they should do that. Absolutely. 100%.
In what form?
Well,
In
That
what
is
form?
different. Hold on.
In what
That is
way?
different.
In
Hold
what
on.
way?
That is different.
Yo, hold up.
You know what's funny?
I want to do a
You know
shot
what's-
for
hold
Yaz.
up.
Yaz
Whoa,
gets the
whoa,
funniest fucking.
That was
Whoa,
definitely
whoa,
whoa.
whoa.
That was a whole situation.
That was
Yaz gets the funniest fucking comment of the night so far, right there.
Okay, so wait a minute. So wait, I'll put Dawn's question up because I'm going to answer them both at the same time. So the question is, what do I do for a living? So I own several companies. One of those, the main company is a consultancy, and I help professional service-based businesses, tech startups, and nonprofits model, market, and monetize online. That's basically what I do. That's the bulk of our business. Now, with that said, if you went to my people and said, how do they feel about working for me? Most of my people
don't, motherfucker.
They would answer you with an accent. Most
people don't work.
They would answer you with an accent.
He still owe me for like 2 weeks of pay. Where my money at, man?
He's a bastard.
Pay my money. You say you gonna pay me last week. You gonna cash at me the money. I gave you the Cash App code. Where my money at, bitch?
Call him Mac bitch.
Pacquiao out.
The majority of
owe me for 2 weeks. 2 weeks you owe me. I work, you pay.
The majority of my people would tell you that they love working for me
for free.
And no, I pay my people, and I pay my people a good wage.
He told me to say that.
That's all of my.
That nigga still owe me 2 weeks. Me and Pacquiao. Oh, me and Pacquiao for 2 weeks.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Arriba, 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 arriba. Esa es. Céntrate. Dale. Bien.
All right, so I'm gonna read this. Hold on, I'm gonna read this, and I'm happy to put this on. I'm happy to screenshot this and put this on social media. And this is a young lady that moved to this country from another country, and she came to work for me like 3-4 years ago or whatever it was. And now she's applying for a job and asked me to do something, and I did it. And they're going to work for a big company.
Please, you could have Mr. Man.
Wait, she asked you to do something?
She just asked me to give her a recommendation.
Oh, okay. You made it seem ominous, but go ahead. I mean, why wouldn't you just say she asked me for a recommendation? That like she asked me to do something, and I said yes.
Mac, I appreciate you. Thanks a ton for your help.
You're my wife. She's been drinking.
You have always been my savior. You were the first person to give me a break in the United States. I owe my career in this country to you. Thanks again. God bless you. Please let me know if there's anything I could do for you.
Wait, this time out.
Yesterday.
She needed a recommendation from you, though.
Well, this is after I gave her the recommendation.
Well, of course. What do you think she's supposed to say?
When I met you, sir,
I gave her the first job. I gave her a first job.
I was knitting sweaters, sir, and you put me to work.
She has a master's degree in computer science.
But it didn't matter because I was from a different country, so no one would listen to me because I had an accent. But you gave me a chance, Mr. Burnett. You gave me a chance. And I want to thank you very much. Also, can you give me a resume, a recommendation?
No, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? Y'all are sitting here cracking jokes about offshoring. I want to be clear. Y'all think this shit is funny, but all of our kids and everybody else is competing in a global market right now.
No, my kids are not competing in a global market.
Your kids are absolutely competing in a global market.
Because they're not. My kids are not going to be providing the same service.
Oh, what are they going to be doing?
What does that mean?
Because what's been offshored is those menial tasks. But the creative
all knowledge work. All knowledge work.
Not true.
All knowledge work.
Not true.
All knowledge work will be competitive globally, globally, from accounting to lawyers to anything I don't have to physically put my hands on you.
I don't know about
within
lawyers.
5 years. There's an AI that's better than lawyers right now.
The United States, if they want to continue to be a superpower, they're going to have to be the first in ingenuity. They're going to have to be first in something, in creative thinking, in next level, next idea. And that's the market, and that's the field that my kids are going to be working in. They're 2 and 4 right now. So that is where they're going to be moving. They're not going to be working towards even computer development in computer science. That's not the move for them. That's not what's going to happen in the United States for our children.
I hear what
if
you're
they're
saying.
going to be if they're going to be leadership, and we're talking about leadership of the next generation, that's not what they're going to be doing. They're not going to be competing with that. They're going to be competing with what America does, and the exported
America's
jobs.
going to be the job of being the military.
That's a hell of a point right there. But
that's what it is.
Alaric, I hear what you're saying, but I think to Mac's point, the playing field is going to be flattened even more. So
don't call him Mac, call him Mr. Burnett.
Mr. Burnett, I'm sorry. So what Mr. Burnett is saying, who hasn't paid me in 2 weeks, he hasn't paid me in 2 weeks, so I'm careful with my words.
Please, I have to pay my rent.
What's happening is that people are going to, the international lines are going to start to get blurred.
Yes.
So now I am going to be able to get services from different countries that I normally would rely on American resources. And I think to that point, it is going there is going to be greater competition because it's no longer domestic competition. It is international competition for the same dollar.
What I'm saying is that the United States is a leadership. It's about leadership. It's about ingenuity. It's not about competing for these jobs that are easily offshored.
But it's the same ingenuity and leadership that is going. So now, if let's say foreign national comes here and gets educated in the United States, then they decide they're going to go back home in order to run a business or be industrious, however they just choose to be. They're still going to be competing with the same Americans that they were in school with, but just from an international perspective.
I see what you're saying. Yes, I understand.
And guess what? China has ingenuity. India has ingenuity. Australia has ingenuity. Like, we all have the internet. It ain't like we got it and they don't.
No, but there's leaders and there's not leaders, though. There's a difference.
But we don't act like we have a monopoly on leadership. Brian Tracy, who's the king of leadership, writes his books, and they can read that over there, and they can figure stuff out too. And there are billion-dollar companies being built in India and China, and those are the growth markets. The United States is not a growth market. I hate to tell everybody that.
I think Vin is right. I think the growth market is the military.
Exactly.
Well, I think honestly,
the United States hasn't held this position because we're smarter than everybody.
Sure,
we control everybody.
Sure, we're the police for the world.
Yeah,
but our number one export is entertainment. It's entertainment. Our number one export is culture. It's culture. What we export is
TikTok,
culture.
Nigga.
Yeah, we got that.
We got that down. TikTok, nigga. Old man on TikTok. Do the shit.
Yo, you should do that shit.
Yo, man on TikTok.
Yo, that shit'll go viral. That shit'll go viral.
Do that shit. Seriously.
That shit will go viral.
Man on TikTok.
That's what we got.
I'm having a seizure. Dakota 40, bitch.
We got 15 seconds of pleasure. That's what we got.
Please do that shit.
Oh man. I'm gonna break up the monotony with a little bit of video fun.
You just lost yourself a customer. You think I own this business? You think I own IKEA? I'm a part-time employee halfway through a 2-week notice. I don't give a shit.
Yo, did you see the longer version?
No,
I gotta send you that shit. Oh my god, this dude is funny as fuck.
Oh man. What else we got? We got some more videos. I got a whole bunch in here. Let me play this one. I forgot what this one was, but I know it was funny.
And all right, we're done. Now, if you feel any unusual symptoms, just call that number below. Otherwise, I'll see you in 3 weeks for your second dose.
No need.
What?
I already got all 5 of them.
But sir, you only need 2.
You think I'm stupid? My blood is now flowing with the power of all 5 companies. Pfizer, J&J, AstraZeneca, some sketchy off-brand company, and now Moderna.
Sir, I think you need to go to a hospital.
Why be immune?
My injecting hand! when you can be invincible.
Guards, get him! Levanta las manos!
Learn more about the COVID-19 vaccine by visiting your local pharmacy or by clicking the link.
That's brilliant. That
Dude is
brilliant.
very, very talented because I see
good.
his videos on TikTok. This shit is funny. But yeah, that's basically what it is. I want some Moderna. Sprinkle a little AstraZeneca on it too. That'll be perfect, you know. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh man.
That video is like, whoa.
Mm-hmm. Shot.
Oh, it's like,
Shot.
whoa. I need more.
Whoa.
So if you're just joining us, we're having a drinking game in honor of Black Rob. If we say whoa, you guys have to drink with us. So we're doing that in honor of Black Rob. Rest in peace.
Cocktail.
Get yourself a cocktail. Stop lying. You're all at home. Have a drink with us.
All right,
and you're working from home, so you might as well get drunk, get a hangover.
Exactly.
Yo, my hangover last week was so tough, yo. I was so mad at myself. I
think I went to I went to work drunk last week.
Jesus.
You said you had to go to work in like 4 hours.
Yeah,
I was like this. I'm gonna need you to focus, guys. Because all right, look pretty for me. I'll take a picture. Come on, let me see your fucking teeth. Smile for me. All right, great.
Stand still. Why are you moving?
Why are there so much? Get this out of my fucking face. Please,
the funny thing is I gotta work tomorrow too.
All right. Same like last week. Yeah. Go get me a coffee. Who are you? Give me a coffee.
Oh no.
I'm the
Ramble
director, Alaric.
Campbell.
Oh, so what? Give me a coffee.
Yeah, give me a coffee.
Ramble Campbell's at work today.
Oh man. Let's rock with another video. Get some funny shit out.
You need to leave.
All right, I'm gonna play this once again. All right, so this is me, right? So, because if you're Puerto Rican and you don't speak Spanish, the looks I get from like 80-year-old ladies on the train when they ask me for questions, I'm like, you know, I understand a little bit. I can't speak. They look at you like this. You're lying. I know you speak Spanish, but yeah, this is definitely.
You need to leave.
It sounded like she said, "You need to leave, Vince."
That's what she said.
Oh, really?
You need to leave. Yeah.
No, it
horrible.
sounded like she said Vince at the end.
No.
Okay.
Yo, Jorge is my man from the West Coast out there in Oakland. He cracks me up because he talks about how motherfuckers be calling him everything but his name. Roger.
Yeah, we talked about it before.
George. I'm at the help center. Wheezy is at the help center. Oh, George.
Wait, hold on. Can I play this video?
Go ahead.
Real quick. It's funny.
You don't
you
don't know what I've been through. Let me share my story with you. All the things that he brought me through. My stormy days and my rainy days. You don't know all the tears I've cried.
The worst Parker ever.
The things I've kept bottled up inside.
And to the white
trying my best to be strong. Waiting on God and holding on.
Bye, bitch.
I would do that. I would do that to somebody.
The part that gets me, I've never seen anybody count their footsteps in order to try to measure the space to park. I've never seen that.
You should not have a license. You should not have a driver's license.
There's no way.
She has a dead eye. Her right eye is dead. because she can't see out of that motherfucker because she got to turn her head all the way like this to see right side of her body. Because you gotta have a dead eye and not be able to park. Are you fucking kidding me?
I've never seen that before in my life.
She's got a dead eye.
Somebody should send that video to the DMV and have her shit revoked.
Yeah, really.
yeah. And she's not even it's not like she's even an elderly woman. She's a fucking regular, not
a lot
old person.
a lot of people with driver's license don't know how to park.
No, it's true.
You gotta
like
do that to pass, right?
You don't have to parallel park to get your
You
license.
don't.
No.
Oh wow, shit in New York, you got to.
Yeah, because when I got my license in Tennessee, you just have to park in a parking lot in a mall, and it's just like you pull in.
Really?
Okay, we're gonna make this real easy for you. Can you push in? Can you go forward into a parking spot? Great, you passed.
You have to drive. You have to drive straight. You have to do a 3-point turn, and then you have to pull into what essentially is a parking lot for a mall.
Well, you know what?
How do they even allow people from Tennessee to drive here? I don't even understand.
You mean the reciprocity, or because everybody has to basically you have to have a car if you really want to get around Tennessee. So it's like the benchmark is so low,
and there's so much more places to park. Most of the places you go to have a parking lot. So you don't have to really worry about parallel parking. When you go home, 90% of the time, it's not like you got a stack of cars in front of your house. You park in front of your house.
Parallel parking is
I think when they get here, they should have to take another test.
But they don't require it part of the testing. The funny thing is, when I got my license in Tennessee, the woman actually tried to trick me to think that I did something wrong because I pulled into the spot. She says, and I'm in park and everything. She says, "You sure you did everything?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Don't give my fucking license.
Yeah, and then she goes, "No, I was just joking." I'm like, "What do you mean you're joking on a test?"
I'm saying you pass when you put your seatbelt on, son. That's all you had to do. Once you put your seatbelt on, you pass. Okay. I got another question for you. How do you open up a beer, right, when you're driving?
Matter of fact, she asked me, "Did I want a beer?"
It's a good thing you didn't take the second one because
I lived in Tennessee for 10 years. You know I love Tennessee. Don't even try it.
Listen,
it's a good thing you didn't take the second beer, or you would have failed.
Yeah, she'd like now.
The second beer was the trap.
Yeah, the second beer, you'd have been in a trailer. I've always wanted me a chocolate one. Let's play driver.
And you
come here and get this license.
You come on, get this license, boy. Oh shit! Nah, yeah, that's
my
ridiculous.
Driveway.
Oh shit! What else we got up in here? You got anything else, Rick?
I put some other videos in here. Let me just.
And all right, we're done.
That one already.
We did that one.
Get your big nasty ass up. Go get into it. Get in the tub now, right now.
Yo, run that back.
Play that again. Play that again.
Back. Hold on. Let me introduce it because
that was not my video, but that's funny.
I put that one up. So anybody who's ever seen 600 Pound Life, right? I always wonder, and again, like when you go see the doctor, the little surgeon's like, what you're doing is that you're giving him the food. If you stop feeding him, he won't be 700 pounds. He's a fat fuck because you keep feeding him. So that's the doctor. And I always watch this shit with disgust, like, yo, why do they keep enabling these people? So this video is like the antithesis of that. Like, you're going to get your fat ass up and take a shower. Go run that shit.
Get your big nasty ass up. Go get into it. Get in the tub now, right
on the first time. That's hilarious.
Yo,
I remember watching one episode where this woman was in bed frying chicken.
Yes. The frying chicken episode. What happens if that grease spills?
Exactly.
She's fucked.
She's done.
She's done. She is fried into that mattress.
Do you guys watch Dr. Pimple?
Oh
Pimple
no,
popper.
I can't.
My wife was watching it the other day. It is so disgusting.
It's so nasty.
I can't do it.
It's so nasty. I can't watch it.
Because that's not pimples. That's something
cysts. Those are cysts.
That's something out of this world.
And as someone who has had cis, I'm like, I definitely am not about to watch a show about cis.
No, not at all. You can keep that shit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is one of my favorites.
You keep that cis.
You keep that cis.
That bull cis.
This is one of my
Get out
favorites.
of here with that bull cis.
My favorite cat video.
Dear Diary, I told the cat about how my dearest human has promoted me, teaching me to shake so I can participate in his business dealings. However, Cat pointed out that I'm often unaware of what I'm shaking on. For example, when I shook the neighbor's hand this morning, I have no clue what I agreed to. None. Cat says this is how the devil buys souls. I will pee on the bed for comfort.
I see you on that Alaric this week.
That is how the devil buys souls.
And if you didn't catch it at the top of the hour, this is one of Decoding 40's favorites.
Sent me something on my phone and it said that I hog-tied her. I don't know how to hog-tie people. What would I hog-tie?
What would I hog-tie? Yo. Art gets a hit for every time that plays.
Oh,
that could be the reason why we get banned.
We are contributing to his debauchery.
Yeah,
the hog-tie people.
Hog-tie.
That might be the next Decoding 40 T-shirt.
Yeah. Why would I hog-tie?
God, please.
Why would you say that on the live? That would have been dope.
That's not so good.
Sorry.
We can't do that. We can't do
Who's
that.
not going to buy that? I dare you.
I don't know how to hog-tie people.
Hog-tie.
All right, now I'm just pressing videos.
Yeah.
And all right, we're done.
Oh.
Who's it going to be?
Something new.
I love that video. I love that video.
Shout out to DMX. Man. Wow.
Shout out to DMX, the Black Rob.
Jesus, man.
Whoa.
Still can't believe it.
Whoa.
I was talking to somebody over the weekend. They didn't realize that Craig Mack had died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long ago was
Crazy,
that?
right?
That was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least 5. Something about flavor in his ear.
Still too soon.
Still too soon. Still.
He suffered from something about flavor in his ear. I don't know.
Craig Mack found God. He found God. He found religion.
Did he find proactive?
I think he was depressed.
No, he had a ailment.
What, bumpy skin?
Ooh. The savageness right now.
Look.
Can I get down?
Oh, proactive.
Get
Nigga,
on down.
Into a commercial practice. Yo, this is Craig Mack. I don't know how we mess.
I got a question. So we are in conversations with a sponsor. Would you guys purchase adult toys based on our recommendation? I just wanted one. If you would just put a 1 in the chat, if you would buy adult toys based on our recommendation.
I'm not going to tell you which toy to buy. Just where to buy.
Right.
Based on my recommendation. I don't know about these.
Ain't nobody buying shit on your recommendation because it's going to be cheap. Labor's going to be poorly paid.
I only use
I've been making these sticks all week for you, man. When you gonna pay me my check?
You
got vibrating dick.
Dawn adult toys. Look, Dawn is like, did you say adult toys?
With your credit card. Hide your credit card.
I know, right? Oh, look at Jason.
Damn. Jason. Whoa.
Jason, my man.
Wait, who's got a weird question? Weird question. That's a weird question. Weird question, no offense. Why is it weird, Tracy?
So Jason has to buy one product for every one that he put in the chat, but that's fine.
Dawn
said everyone recommendation except mine.
But
as it should be.
That's how Dawn. You're missing out. I got all the goods.
This is the deal. We also, part 2 to that would be we also need a code. Excuse me. So we came up with either D40, Decode 40,
Decode 40,
Decode 40, D40, and what was the other one?
Decoding 40 with an N.
Yeah, Decoding 40. So which one would it be?
Definitely not that one.
That's for the slaves that listen to our show.
Decoding 40, son. Yeah, I mean, it's hip hop. Yeah, I mean.
You should have seen some of the ones I
They
put in
decoding 40.
What I put in the chat was way worse than that.
What's up, Domain? Oh my God, you were on a disgusting roll.
Jason says, "Shut up and take my money." All right, DC double dildo. Here you go.
DC 40. Oh, D40. There you go. That's what I said.
DC 40. Okay.
Why DC 40?
Decoding, I guess.
I don't know. Oh, decode. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You got D40. All right, so we're listen. Decoding 40 is trying to do big things. We're trying to get a Dakota Fatty. Yo, Domain, what's up, yo?
Dakota Fatty.
Fuck Domain. That's funny.
Yo,
it's gotta be 8. It's gotta be 8 letters. It can't be no more than 8 letters.
4021. Right? Oh, my wife is clearly drunk.
Yeah, I want to shout out Domain. He wasn't with us last week because he was celebrating his birthday. I want to say it's his
happy belated birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Domain.
Birthday, bro.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Cheers to you. Let's take a shot for Domain.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's whoa. That's whoa.
That's whoa for Domain's birthday. Ain't shit.
I'm buying beers next week. I'm buying beers next week, man. I've not had a beer in like almost 2 years.
Yeah, I've been buying. I bought some beers today. D40 sounds like Eminem's rap group,
but it's memorable. It gets the party people going.
Mm-hmm. Well, we have to come up with the name shortly so we can start promoting it. So once we put that out there,
it doesn't matter. They'll use whatever code we give them. They'll ride with us.
Well, let's get them a part of it. You know, something's catchy.
Yeah, you know, get the people going.
Get the people going.
No, it's not a new name, John. It's we need a code for when people order, they're going to put our code in. So we're trying to find something that's easy to remember, and we'll give you the discount and also give us.
I figured that because it was a code, we just say it's the code 40. That's what I was thinking.
Decode 40.
The code DE code 40.
No, the code 40. We're not going to get hip hop with it.
Oh, you were saying DA or DE?
Like the
DE.
code, like I mean,
not like that.
Like verb.
No, just the code.
Like
40.
4 wings and 5 bites with a grape
Let's take a vote right now. So should we do D40 or Decode 40?
Code 15. What the fuck? Yes, what are you drinking?
I know.
Yaz is drinking.
Yeah. Actually, we bought some Merlot.
She's drinking absinthe.
Super big bottle last night.
She got a straw in that motherfucker like, fuck you, nigga. You're not the only one who can have a cocktail around here. God damn it. The kids are asleep.
Maybe. My kids.
Maybe. They got Wi-Fi, nigga. They never sleep.
Yo, I get off this show and my kids be looking at me like, hey. I'm like, oh my God.
Decode 40. Okay, we gotta vote for that.
Decode 40.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Well, let me see. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, it's 8. It's 8 characters.
Decode 40. That's hilarious.
That's funny.
It can't be more than 8 characters. So you gotta
fuck you, Domain.
Domain's on the roll tonight. He's on the roll tonight.
All right, I don't like any of these.
Yeah,
I'm sticking with D40.
D40.
Yeah.
Well, whatever it is, we'll I guess we'll probably by the time the time our actual podcast airs, we'll start doing social.
No, we got to do it next week because we didn't even talk about it this week unless we do a separate drop.
Yeah, next week.
It'll be on the actual
the 93rd episode.
The 93rd episode, yeah. But I mean, we'll start talking about it and start putting it out there. And help us out. And
we're about to celebrate. We're about to celebrate our 100th episode. So I need you guys to really pay attention to what's happening here.
Yeah.
What is happening here? 100.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
episodes.
Everybody who's on this live right now, we consider you. Well, some of you motherfuckers are actually literally family.
Yeah.
But we consider you family and friends. So we are going to expect that you give us a call and congratulate us on our 100th episode. So call. I forgot the number real quick.
608-618-4040.
There you go. So give us a call, 608-618-4040, and just give us some encouragement. Congratulations for 100 episodes, and we will have you played on the show.
Yeah, Domain. I'm not sure where we are on our live. We're probably maybe in our 30s or 40s, but the actual Decoding 40 podcast will be celebrating their 100th episode in June. We would drop, I think, third week in June will be our 100th episode. So continue to listen, continue to watch us on the live, and we're going to have, we're trying to make it big. We're trying to get our sponsors popping so we can, make bigger things happen.
We see a lot of new names.
Burton is in the building.
Vanessa Burton. We got a lot of new
That's
names.
my people from the 5th floor.
What up? What up? What up? What up?
Fire the Phoenix.
What up? Appreciate you, man.
I feel like
40.
Was he on before? I feel like I remember that name.
The 40
Vanessa in here.
That's not
What's
a
the
bad
number.
It's not a bad.
Dawn, the number is 608-618-4040.
4040.
Listen, if you are not subscribed to our podcast and you on here, please go subscribe. You guys are in a circle. And guess what? Go get 3 other people to subscribe.
Also to our YouTube.
YouTube, yes.
Yeah, come up to our YouTube, man.
Please.
We getting blocked left and right, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Give it a shot. Give it a
Look,
shot.
don't worry about
608-618-4040.
Word.
Go to YouTube. Don't worry about the Beast Boy them try to block us. Them a call us pirates. Them a call us illegal broadcasters. Just because we play what the people want. Yeah.
On stage, our nation.
And that's whoa. And that's whoa.
Oh, is that whoa? Oh, I gotta show my glass, I think. Oh, no.
Yeah, man. They always want to take us off and hate on us because we play videos that everyone else is playing. Get the fuck out of here.
You know what's funny?
It's playing YouTube.
We get blocked. We get blocked for videos that I see other people playing.
Yeah.
All the time.
Just because we play what the people want.
One nation.
Come down to
Who is that? That's not Shaba, or is that Ninja Man?
Shabarangs.
Shabarangkin.
What's up with Shabarang?
Yeah.
Shabarangs. What's he doing? Why is he not
buried his
on the
mother? He just buried his mother. He just buried his mother.
Oh my goodness.
I guess sorry to hear that. Sorry.
Why is he not on the verses? I want to see Shabba Ranks and Patra on the verses.
No, I want to see Shabba Ranks versus Maxi Priest.
How about Shabba versus?
That's actually good. Shabba versus Patra is not good.
No,
Shabba she don't have enough. She don't have enough hits.
But Maxi,
what she need?
Maxi can have.
She don't need
Ninja Man versus Supercat.
Supercat.
Or even Sean Paul versus Supercat.
Ooh!
Wow.
Wait. Who can we? Wait. Who can
working on that?
Who can we
Shabba
put up
versus
against
Mad Cobra?
Who can we put up against?
That's it.
Barris Hammond. Barris Hammond versus.
Oh shit!
That's
Dennis
tough.
Brown. That's it.
Dennis Brown don't got enough hits.
What
against Barris
sir.
Hammond?
Hold on.
Sir, can you pull over the van? Sir, can you pull over your van? We're taking your license and your van privileges in Brooklyn, sir. Please.
No, Barris Hammond got a big catalog. He got a big catalog.
You don't understand that Dennis Brown goes all the way back to the 70s.
Okay. I may not know all the joints.
He inspired Barris Hammond. Trust me.
I might not know all the joints.
Trust me.
But that was the same thing with
a Jamaican.
Yeah, seriously. But that may be the same thing that happened with what do you call it? Isley Brothers. I didn't know all them joints that they had.
Oh man, Dennis Brown he died young too. Wow.
Garnet Silk versus what? Burning Spear.
Right.
That's a group versus.
John Paul said who?
No.
John Paul, we're gonna send you a reggae playlist so you can get caught up.
Fucking
Burning Spear versus
Yeah, I do sound clashes now.
Black Uhura.
Yes,
Elbow
Black Uhura. Black Uhura. Yes.
Elbow top. What would a sound clash back then? Fucking
You never got me around.
What was the big
Stone is it Stone Cold or it's not Stone Cold?
Stone Love
Stone Love International Sound Clash them. That was fun times, man. If you didn't grow up in New York or had like tapes from New York, you wouldn't understand what we're talking about. But
yo, I'm gonna tell you my best memory is going up to the Bronx, the Valley, for my friend's 16th birthday. It was a backyard Jamaican party, and her pops was like, "You want a Heineken?" We 16.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah.
Yo, I big one liquor one.
I was like, yeah. He gave it to me.
He didn't give you the Ray and Nephews.
Oh, we were knocked out on the 2 or the 5 going back to Brooklyn just on a couple of beers.
What a ride.
Oh
wow. From the Bronx to Brooklyn.
From Bronx to Brooklyn.
That's an hour ride. And when you're drunk, it's 5 hours.
No, that's a 2-hour ride. And you know the 2 and the 5 run like every hour.
Local as fuck.
And local after 12 o'clock.
Yo, so I have a question. What's your worst drunk train ride?
Oh, easily that's it.
Oh.
Because all my other drunk situations happened in the South, so there was no train situation.
This
the
was
worst.
This is my worst and my last. It's partying in the city. Drunk as fuck. Decided to take the train home. Got on the train. Woke up. This is when I lived in Crown Heights. I woke up in Far Rockaway at the end of the A. Not because I woke up on my own. Somebody fucking was shaking me. And it was cold as shit because I was basically on the beach in Far Rockaway. So I got on the train on the other side. I fell asleep again.
And you were up in Washington Heights?
And missed my stop.
Woke up at 207.
I didn't get all the way to Washington Heights, but I went way past my stop. And at that point, I got off the train and took a cab.
Wow.
I was like, never again.
I have 2. Oh, go ahead, Vin.
I think the worst time, I want to say this is in the 90s. This is before I was even working for. I worked for transit. I was on a train, and I don't know who I was hanging out with that night. It might have been Rick. It might have been people from the job. I don't know. All I remember was getting on the E train and sitting there so out of my mind drunk and just like giggling and laughing at people. The next thing I remember was waking up at 179 and at Parsons and Archer, and the conductor was trying to get me up because they was trying to put the train in the yard. Yo, I had completely laid across the bench. I was straight a fucking bum. I had slob coming out my mouth. I was like, where am I, son? I ran upstairs. I wound up taking a gypsy cab because at the time I was still living in Queens. Wound up taking a gypsy cab to the crib. Yo, that night, I want to say I was either hanging with Rick or I was hanging out with the Marriott crew at the time. It's probably who is my wife now. We were probably hanging out, and I got probably out of my mind drunk. Drinking, because back then you drink whatever the fuck is at the bar.
What's available?
Whatever's available.
You got comfortable on a bench. You're like, this is where I'm sleeping.
I'm sleeping on I was on a train. You think like the bench seats. Like I was literally laid across that shit, yo. Man, listen. If anybody was into doing some sick shit to me, I would have just woken up with like, what the fuck? Yeah,
Yeah.
And the stories I've heard about what's happened on trains is, I'm not even get into that.
Exactly. So
I got 2. I was in a village and I got on the F train to go home. I was in Manhattan at the Village on my F train to go home, and I was trying to go to Parsons, I think. And I woke up and maybe Union Turnpike. And I was like, oh, I got a couple more stops. And I went back to sleep. I lied to you not. I woke up at Coney Island. So the train went from Queens all the way back to Brooklyn. And it was like boom, boom, last stop. I was like, oh, Parsons Archer. And I walked off the train. And you know how you see the cyclone? And I was like, what backwards world is this? So the train went all the way back to Queens and all the way back to Brooklyn.
Yeah, the main zone one.
Wow. So I got back on the train. I went to sleep and I made it home. And then the other time I was coming home on the Long Island Railroad from Penn Station. I was going back to Jamaica. And
I think this is a story you told when Rick got you on that gin.
Oh, yeah. It might have been. I don't know, but it might have been another night. But I think that was the same night. But I was supposed to get off at Jamaica, and the train stopped at Kew.
Next stop, Montauk Point.
Yeah, right. It stopped at Kew Gardens, and the next stop is literally 6 minutes away. I was like, all right, I'll just it's no problem. I know I get off, and I nodded off, and the train kept going, and I was somewhere in Long Island. I don't remember where I was. I got off. I stumbled into a cab, and I must have told the guy my address, and he woke me up. He was like, "Dude, you home?"
That'll be $300.
I don't remember paying him. I don't know what I paid him, but I did make it home safely that night.
If you took a cab from Long Island, that shit was like he probably like, I got a life with
it. Had to be $60, $70, $80. I don't know.
That's
I'm just glad I had that much cash on.
Did you go to Quag or did you go back to Queens?
No. I was in Long Island, but I don't know where I was. I honestly, if you asked me what stop it was, I couldn't tell you. Wow. But I know, but I was lucky that whatever train station I got off, there was a cab stand right there, and most of them have that, but some of them don't.
Yeah.
Some
were you going back to Queens or were you going back to Quag?
No, I was going back to Queens.
But he fell asleep.
So I probably made it to I didn't probably go as far as Huntington, but I was because it was a major stop, and I've been back. Nah, I don't think it was that far, but it was Nassau County. So it was probably a $60, $80 ride back.
Crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Alaric and that gin, yo. That shit is break your heart erotica.
Yeah, no thank you, gin.
Gin party.
Yeah.
Rick has had, there's been many a night.
Bring that erotica back, man.
I'm waiting, man. Let's do it
back.
Yeah. Adam and Eve. We're gonna bring that shit back.
Let's do it.
No
I'm
doubt.
ready now.
We talking about virtual or in person?
In person.
In person, hopefully.
Okay. Vax party.
Vax party. You're gonna have your Vax passport to get in.
Yeah, I really had a good time at that last Autoerotica.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
you did.
He's had some.
You did. I did. I remember seeing you at the bar. You had a great time.
That's the night I met.
Yes, you had a great time too.
Yeah, Yaz had a good time too.
That's the night I met Yaz for the first time, and she kept fucking with me because I had ice in my Telemadu. She's like, "The fuck are you?" I was like, "Yo, who is this woman?" Being married to oh, she's married to L. Why not? Perfect.
She's calling you out.
She was like, "Why you got ice in there?" I was like, "I just like it cold. Like, I'm sorry, I broke the rule and shit." Like,
you bitch.
What kind of bitch shit is that?
You like it cold like a pussy.
Yeah, I was like, God damn, I didn't know there was rules to drink and tell them to. Obviously, they are. But yeah, that's the first time I met her. Shout out.
Yeah,
to
we
her.
were knocking that. Dude, as a matter of fact, that's what I may get next week. That tell them to.
Yeah, we were fucking that up that night.
We were knocking that back, yo.
I was numb. Yeah, it was me. We were all there. Yes, yo, that night, me and my wife, we did have a good time that night, man. And my
it was
wife,
a good night.
I'm thinking the next one we're gonna do when we can actually do it in person, we're gonna do a film festival.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think it'd be an all erotic film.
Oh,
I like it. I like
it.
Is it erotic or is it called pornographic?
Hey, toy with the line, please. Toy with the line.
Some say tomato, some say tomato.
You'll see the pink, but it'll be blurry.
Tasteful.
It'll be tasteful, blurry. Yeah.
It'll be tasteful. They'll keep their underwears on.
Show the pink. Show the pink.
No, they'll be pink, but it'll have hair on it.
Oh, even better.
It's
Retro.
artistic.
Retro.
This show
small nipples or pepperoni nipples? I want to know. What are we dealing with nipple size here?
We're gonna do those puffers. Those 70 puffers. Puffer nipples.
John
Paul got some.
Oh, that's like whoa.
Some blackmail. That's whoa.
That's probably when you had locks.
Can you post it? Why does your face?
Yeah, whose picture is this, John Paul?
Yo, was that when he was in high school?
I just saw the icon pic. Yeah, it must have been. He looks like a child in that picture.
He looks like To Catch a Predator in that picture.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
He does.
Unless he was the victim of the predator.
It kind of looked like it in that. He kind of looks like it in that picture. Like he sat on the piece.
John Paul, send it to us on the decoding at Gmail, decoding40@gmail.com.
Hey, John Paul.
John Paul Hutchard was a mild-mannered.
I already got it. John, he calls in there. Hey, John Paul, I'm here. I got some weed, some brownies, and some Mike's Hard Lemonade. You come out here in your boxy shorts and we can play a game called Hide the Salami.
I'm only 16.
Whoa, that's a whoa.
Hold up. Yo, you know what used to crack me up?
That's a whoa.
What used to crack me up with that shit was when they'd have the girl. She'd be like, I just put some cookies in the oven. Why don't you come on in? And the nigga come in there and with his dick out, butt naked. And then your boy come out the back. You want to put some clothes on, please? I'm Chris Hansen.
He'd be like, yo, I'm just here to stop. I'm just here to stop her from doing this.
Yeah, I was just trying to help her out. The fact my dick out, don't even look at that. I'm just here to help her out.
You know, I never understood the dudes that would get completely naked before she even comes out.
Yo,
so in their mind, it doesn't matter what she looked like.
9 times out of 10.
They've already seen her. They've already seen her.
9 times out of 10.
No, but what I'm saying is she could have been catfishing, is what I'm saying. And they just were like, I'm all in.
Yo, I seen this one episode, right, where the dude come in there, right?
That was my favorite show. I love that show, man.
Indian dude, he got completely butt naked.
Is that the dude who was sitting on the stool?
Yeah.
Yes.
And Chris Hansen came out, and I guess whatever the situation was, he was like, he kind of came out and he was like, oh God. You put a towel on or something. You want to cover your fucking Johnson.
He's like, sir, I was coming here to deliver pizza. I dropped some sauce on my shirt and I took it off and my pants. It was hot sauce everywhere. I don't wear underwear. So my cock was out. But I was just here to deliver the Domino's pizza, sir. It was not that type of behavior, sir.
We found condoms and weed in your car.
I absolutely hate this show.
Like, you know, yo, how come dude had to stop doing the show because he was getting death threats? That's horrible.
Chris Hansen?
Yeah, that's why he stopped doing it.
He started getting death threats from pedophiles?
From a lot of different people was giving him death threats. Yeah.
Stop getting us in trouble, Chris Hansen.
I think
I want to fuck my cousin. I should be able to.
I think somebody came to his crib and they didn't talk about it, but something happened and he stopped doing it. Like they stopped production. Well, because the show was clearly popular.
I thought he stopped. I thought they stopped the show when that guy committed suicide. I think it was a pastor or something.
Right.
Who got caught and he committed suicide before it aired, and but after he got caught.
Right.
I thought it because he was getting death threats, but that's
I mean, who was giving him?
He was getting death threats though.
How do you give death threats to the guy fighting against pedophiles?
Right, but why would I stop because pedophiles give me death threats?
Yeah. You mad?
Because they're crazy.
If you're a pedophile, mad. Pedophile's big mad.
Yeah, he's like he's fucking up the game. I mean, I used to be able to get 2 or 3 12-year-olds on the weekend. He's fucking up the game. And now he's warning kids now. I gotta be extra sneaky. I can't even pull the fucking puppy dog in goddamn van trick anymore. I gotta get on. I gotta get real slick with it.
You know what would be a funny skit if we do it from the perspective of the pedophile and saying you fucking up the game, Chris.
You fucking up the game. I mean, come on, Chris. Chris, I can't even. I mean, I used to be able to drive it with a van. I can't even use my candy van anymore. I can't use puppies. I can't use anything. Chris, you're fucking up the game. God damn it, Chris. Shit. I used to be able to use pop rocks in all types of treats. I can't even use that anymore.
Yo,
you fucking up the game.
There's a special place in hell.
Hold on.
Vinny used to have a room. Vinny got a whole wing in hell right now. There's a whole wing called the Vincent Perez wing in hell.
The man's joining me. The man's joining me.
The man said Peto's got feelings.
Peto's got feelings. I mean, come on. You're fucking up the game. I used to be able to get 3 or 4 in the playground. I can't even do that anymore. Van don't work. Puppies don't work. Candy doesn't work. They know all the secrets.
Oh my God.
Between you and Special Victims Unit.
God damn
I'm
it.
out of business.
Somebody get a bus. Oh my God.
I need a bus. I need a bus.
I need a bus.
I need a bus. Can I get a bus?
Yo, we're gonna get flagged with like 1,000 flags in this video. You guys joke about pedophilia.
You better enjoy the show because it will be blocked by YouTube.
YouTube's gonna be like, come on, my guy. Delete.
God damn it, Chris.
I'm surprised we're still on now. Like, I can't even believe it.
YouTube probably is calling us now. Like,
it's so funny. I logged into the YouTube account and I was like, let me go back and look at some of the videos. It was like block. I was like, are we that bad? Like, I was like, there's worse shit on YouTube than us.
The funny thing is, you have to watch our lives, otherwise you won't watch the other. You won't get a replay.
Right. Yeah. If you don't watch it on the live, you're dead. You're dead.
Because they ban us for so many things, and like Max said it just now, you go on YouTube and you can find a recipe to build a fucking nuclear bomb, but God forbid I play a video that might have been on Twitter or some shit like that. That's fucking ridiculous, man.
Well, now wait a minute. Twitter is a whole different universe.
Yeah. Twitter is a free for all.
Yeah, Twitter you can post whatever you want. YouTube is more restrictive.
That what I'm saying is we should video from there.
We should change our videos from entertainment to education. Because I've watched shaving videos on YouTube. I've watched waxing videos. I've watched
Brazilian waxes.
Yeah,
where you can see everything.
Yes,
Rick, I think you should check your browser history. I believe that's going to be from the Pornhub.com website, and it may not.
No, that was on YouTube, but it's been deleted. So I have to do a new search.
Oh, look at him!
Send you the results.
He's dedicated. That man is dedicated to his searches.
Hot wax veg on YouTube.
I think I'm gonna start posting the blackest thing that I found on YouTube every week, because I just found this Gil Scott Heron documentary.
Heron?
Black wax.
Oh, really?
Oh, you know what? I gotta say this. When I was wearing ties, the Windsor knot was my favorite knot.
Double Windsor? If you don't have a double Windsor, I don't respect it. I don't respect the half a Windsor.
Half a Windsor is dope. What are you talking about?
No, if you don't have a double Windsor, I'm not. I don't.
But I did a double Windsor as well. My biggest thing is when I started tying bow ties. That's when I literally had to YouTube that.
I did too.
Yeah.
What is it? Bow tie?
I only have that one. Only have one bow tie, but I don't wear fucking suits, so I've never worn. I've only worn it that one time.
I am so glad the culture shifted and suits are not the norm anymore.
Yeah,
because it was going there for a minute.
Yeah, it was.
What was that?
I actually was in an interesting conversation in one of the groups I'm in on Facebook, and they were talking about this guy made a comment or posted something to that someone who has $150 sneakers and doesn't have a suit, something is wrong with them. And I was like, I have suits and I have $150 sneakers, but I don't like to wear suits anymore. And I've had to wear suits for my career, and that does not make the man at all.
Right. I think that's also bait. What's the word I'm looking for?
Clickbait.
No, not clickbait. It's. I think what it is also is it's a regional thing because people I think probably in traditionals the Souths like that probably wear more suits than I would say they do up north. I don't know if that has to do with maybe going to church or just a cultural type of thing or a norm to them where they find that they need to wear suits for everything. I mean,
but it also depends what you do for work.
Right. It depends on what you do for a living. And it also depends on what your standard of respectability is, right? So if you think suits somehow dictate or suggest that you are a respectable man, then I think suggest that every other guy wears a suit.
If you're a certain type of entrepreneur, if you're creative and you walk in with a suit,
you lose credibility immediately. I
agree. You're weird.
I 100% agree with that. I 100% agree with that, Rick.
It depends. But if you're on some like not trying to be, but if that defines you from an obscure point of view and you're like not trying to fit in, but because like I'm thinking of the what do you call them? The Danners. What are they called? Fuck it, it'll come to me. But go ahead.
If you like Jadenia,
dandies,
right? Like
the dandies.
Yeah, that's a whole. That's not even like that's not even corporate suited.
Right.
That's another level of creativity, right? If you're showing that, then yeah, absolutely, it's absolutely accepted. But if you're like coming in, you're like Wall Street, and you're trying to be Brooks Brothers,
right?
People are like, "What the fuck is that?" Like,
if you trying to
doesn't even make sense in this space,
right?
If I was going to hire somebody to do video marketing or create, I had a guy tell me 15, 20 years ago, he says, the guy that comes in with a shirt and a tie on talking about they're going to be marketing, the head of marketing, they're not going to get the job. And from that point on, I never did it. And it's 100% true. When I see somebody who's overdressed trying to be in these roles, it doesn't, anything creative, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
Absolutely. Go to any ad agency. You don't see anybody in a suit. Not a single person from the CEO on down. Nobody's wearing a suit. The best you'll see is some slacks, maybe, and a sweater. No one's
Does
wearing
anybody wear a suit in New York anymore?
I remember I went on an interview.
Jamie Dimon, maybe that might be the only person wearing a suit.
I went on an interview with a suit, and they clowned me for a half hour. It's like, the fuck, you're doing too much. You're doing too, like, literally, that's what they was like, yo, you do. I got the job, but they beat the shit out of me for a half an hour about me wearing a suit.
Why did you feel like you needed to wear a suit?
I just was trying to be professional, and I don't know what it was. It was the recruiter that made me feel like they were professional and they were buttoned up. I went in and the recruiter had told me, don't feel the need to overdress. And I was like, no, I'm gonna go in professional, whatever. I just felt because it was head of marketing job. So I was like, no.
See, this is why I find you fascinating as a human being.
I am fascinating as a human being, but please tell me why you think I'm fascinating.
That you consider your clothing as a professional representation.
At that particular time, for that particular conversation, I felt that.
Oh wait, what year was this? I'm sorry. What year was this?
Back a minute. That might have been 20.
It's not in the last 2 years, because that's what
No.
I assumed.
No.
Oh, I assume you were talking about last year.
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
Fuck no. I haven't put a suit on for near another funeral or a wedding in the past 3-4 years.
Yeah, I don't even wear suits for funerals. I did wear a suit for your wedding, though.
That's literally the last time I wore a suit.
And y'all all look sharp. Y'all all look sharp, by the way.
I bought a suit for your wedding, so you have to stay married. I'm charging you
as long as you have that suit.
Yeah, I'm charging you for that suit.
I'm still waiting for envelopes for all of y'all. I'm still waiting for envelopes. But I appreciate it. But
my presence was the gift.
Get the fuck out of here. You still have a red mark, nigga. All of y'all. See. So just so you go, somewhere there's a spreadsheet. Leon's name has a red X next to it. This is not me doing this.
Your wife did that to me?
You have a red X next to your name.
Lord.
And Vinny and Alaric, they don't have a red X because they were in the wedding, but they still have some denotation next to their name. For gifting. But they were in the wedding, so they kind of got a pass.
I have given it other ways.
Whatever
to spend money
notation,
to
whatever
get us-
notation is next to my name is about to be taken off.
Uh-oh. Whoa. That was some big dick talk. Whoa.
I ain't saying that shit.
Whoa.
I was in the motherfucking wedding. Didn't we
Hey,
have
tell
to
your
pay
wife
for all our shit?
Within the
Tell
next
your
few
wife
days.
to take. Oh, wait a minute. What's that?
Whoa.
Tell your wife to take that red mark off my
I'm
name.
scared. It's like, what's going on?
Or
No,
else.
yeah,
Nah.
yeah.
He's gonna send a fucking bag full of turds.
He's
All
gonna
the
send me.
turds he collects from outside of the-
He's gonna send me some diapers. He's gonna send me some used diapers. Please don't. We have enough of those. We were talking about Rick because we talked about how Rick had that story with his neighbor and the diapers.
Mm.
So we got this, So as you guys know, for most of you guys know, I have this new baby, and we have this bag of diapers that I had to throw out, and we picked it up, and we was like, "Yo, this is really a weapon."
Mm.
Yeah.
We were like, "Yo, this
Wait a
is
minute, heavy.
Do y'all not have a diaper genie?
What's that? I guess not. What's that? No, what is that?
You
know
don't
what
have a
diaper
diaper genie, but you have
A fucking
bionic pajamas.
pajamas.
Yeah.
You don't
The
know what
pajamas
diaper
are
genie?
amazing. No, what's a diaper genie? All we have is a bucket that we put the diapers in. I don't know. I'm like a a diaper
No,
thing.
so
No.
y'all
It's a diaper
got
genie.
hold up.
Wait,
y'all got
I don't.
eight-
Wait, hold
I
on.
don't know what that is.
You're blowing my mind right now because you have
What's a
every
diaper
other
genie?
baby technology
Yeah,
except
we have everything. I have everything.
poop
We have everything.
disposal.
What's
So
a
where do
diaper
wait?
genie?
Where do you
What is it?
where do you put the diapers?
We got the thing. You slide it back. You put the diapers in the thing, and it slides. I don't know what you call it.
Does it seal it up?
No. I don't know
Oh
what that
my
is.
God! What are you talking?
I need
Okay,
to
I'm
buy this
sending.
today. I need
I'm
to buy this
sending
today.
you a diaper genie, and your wife has to take that red mark
Take
off
that
of
red
my
X?
name.
Nah. With the interest and penalties, I don't know if that's going to cut. I don't know. I don't know if that's
The
gonna cut
amount
it.
of smell I'm going to
it's-
save you from
Yeah.
alone
Yo, I'm googling
should
it right
warrant
now.
me
I'm
being
Googling-
taken off of this
You,
red
prob-
list.
you probably
I'm
have one and don't even know it's a diaper genie.
I might have. Let me see.
Because I'm
what
thinking
Googling
that Sha knows what the fuck a diaper genie is. I know she knows what that is.
So we have something.
They now probably have one that you could just stick the
Look at
diaper in and
spook-
it does
look
everything
at the
for
spook
itself.
that's sat next to the door giving out government names. I just want that to be recognized for just a second.
Who's that? Me?
You. Yeah.
I said Sha.
And he says it again.
and he just rolls it out like it's bowling.
But that's not even.
Whoa.
That's not her full name. That's her.
We have a rule.
How
So we
very
have a rule.
light-skinned of you.
So everybody,
That's-
we have a rule. We have a rule on the podcast. We don't out spouses and we don't out kids. That's but it's fine. It's fine. It's all good. So go.
Shout out to my wife Camellia.
He self outs himself.
No, you can shout your own wife
I
out.
can shout my wife
Yes,
out.
you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Shout out to my beautiful, lovely wife Camellia. I love you,
Yes.
babe.
So
Look at
we
this dude trying to. What are you doing?
I don't know what he's doing.
What are you doing over there?
So we
I'm
have
drinking.
something called.
I'm drinking because I'm fucking with you and your fucking woe shots.
Whoa.
That's whoa.
So we have something called the Ubi Steel odor locking diaper pail.
Oh,
That's what we
okay,
have.
okay.
Yeah, it's a diaper genie.
Yeah, it's a diaper genie.
The diaper genie was the first thing to come out with it. Your shit probably is electrical, right? Like you put the diaper.
No,
in,
it's not. It's not.
Uploading diapers, sir.
The funny thing about it was like
Shitty smell done.
when you buy it, there's a thing in it that says "Don't wash me." Like there's a card in there. It says "Don't wash me," and I'm like, how you gonna not wash the diaper pail? And there's a whole thing. There's a whole like thing about it where you can't use soap and water, and I still don't know why you can't use soap and water or any type of thing like that to clean this pail. And I don't know what's gonna happen if I use soap and water. Is it gonna rust? I don't know what it is, but it tells me I can't wash it, so we have to like spray it down with this special thing. But it's horrible.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
sounds like some.
There's
sounds
no
like some
way y'all didn't
upscale
have
shit.
some. Yeah, exactly. Some
Yeah.
Jamie Summers bionic woman contraption.
Yeah, I will say this: I would say half of the baby devices, with the exception of the Mamaru, these things don't work right. Like half of these things don't work right. I don't know. And I like go on YouTube and
Babies
I read the
don't give a
instructions
shit.
Not
Babies
that,
don't
like,
give a shit about none of that.
It's no. I'm just saying the products don't work right for the parents. They just don't work right.
Can I just show? This is why my wife entertains me.
Whoa!
I have
Whoa,
no
man.
idea what she's talking about, but that just
Pause.
She just hit you with the
She
pause.
just hilarious.
Pause. She hit you with the pause.
Is the show over?
I think we are. We are at the end of the show. It's 12:30.
Let's play more videos. Let's play more videos.
I don't know. I'm
Rick
just gonna
is
start
not ready to go to bed. He's not ready to go to bed.
I'm sorry. I would have fucked that guy up. I'm sorry.
I would have smacked him. I would have smacked him.
You definitely would have caught some
that
hands.
baby like it was
no
a chicken
bullshit.
McNugget.
If somebody did that to my baby, I'd smack them. I would have smacked him.
He dunked that baby like it was a chicken McNugget, and he was trying to get the last bit of sauce.
I just would have smacked him. I'd have just been like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" But I won't.
Okay, meet me at the bar in 15 minutes.
Drunk night pizza.
What the fuck? Jeg klarer ikke. Å, hva i helvete?
Yo, do you know how fucking high they was to do this like that?
He made a pizza and almost set the whole fucking building on fire.
As soon as I would have seen that fucking stove fall, I would have been out. Because all I would have been thinking about was the gas pipe or the gas line. Well, I don't know if it was electric. I think it might have been. It
looked like it was electric, though.
It looked like it was electric, but he's lucky it was electric.
Yeah, if that was a gas stove, you would have seen them laughing, and the next thing you would have seen was a flame.
Yeah, I don't think the dude that was laughing would have been laughing if it was gas.
Black
he almost
would have
fell in the oven. He almost fell in the oven, B.
Oh man. Hold up, we got another one here, I think.
Did you know that if you live in a big city with a cat and use empty Amazon boxes to clean dirty litter boxes and place the box in front of your door, somebody will pick up the box of cat feces for you?
Hold up, Rick. There you go. You can take the diapers and put them in the boxes.
I love it. I love it. That's a
nobody
nobody
steals packages around here.
But you know what's so funny?
Really?
My neighbor is so diligent about letting us know when a box is in front of our door or downstairs. It's like nobody's stealing our packages at all. Because she's like,
she's the package boy. I know y'all got a package out here.
You got a package downstairs. Like, yo,
you know what's funny? It's like when we lived in Clinton Hill, packages was getting stolen left and right.
Really?
Yeah. Now we live in East Flatbush. Nobody's coming on your porch to steal a package.
Sir,
They don't want that smoke.
put
They don't
down
want
the
that
blood
smoke.
clot package, sir.
Sir, no one steals packages in Flatbush.
Yeah, stupid.
Sir.
It would be
Sir, are you
really
stupid or you're an idiot?
It'd be really bold. Like, imagine you're a package thief and you're gonna come on somebody's porch in East Flatbush. You have no idea if it's Shabba Ranks.
Wait, where'd you live in
Cutty-
Clinton Hills?
Cutty
Which-
Ranks.
You lived in the co-op?
We live in the co-ops. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yo,
but
do
I
you
think
know how many
now you got a
cutlasses-
ring doorbell. But everybody's thinking you got a ring doorbell now.
Hold up. But do you know how many
Well, we
cutlasses
just got
are throughout
that, though.
Flatbush? You risk getting machete the fuck up grabbing someone's package. Sorry, I will put that down, sir, because if you do not put it down, I'm going to cut off your feet.
Remember that
on your
video we
hand.
played of the guy that came out with an M16 when somebody
With the
tried to
A-
steal the
with the- with
package?
the-
Yeah,
With the
AR,
AK?
it's
yes.
like that.
Yes.
It's
He
like
got
that.
the AR. The guy came out with the package. He goes, "Hey, where you go? You go? Come here with my chick. Come here,
You motherfucker, put that package down. With
I
a
wish we
cigarette
had that
hanging,
video. We
hanging
need
out
to
the side
play
of his
that.
mouth.
Yeah, with a wife
That's
beat on.
Yeah. My neighbor doesn't play that. You get your packages.
You're gonna get your. I am the package whisperer. What else
Yeah,
do we
she
got?
is.
We got
She
anything
is the
else? I
package
think that's
whisperer.
it, man.
That's why I love Nestle Crunch.
Play it again.
Wow.
Read what it says and play it again.
That's why I love Nestle Crunch.
Me trying to scare my grandpa who was in the Marines.
That's
Grandpa ain't playing with that shit. He still got his 4/5. He said,
Moral
"Scare
of the
me
story,
again."
do not
Hold
fuck
on, I gotta give a shout out. I see Z Washington, my cousin, is in the building. I want to give a special love to him. He lost his mom recently.
Oh,
we had
shit.
a funeral. We had a funeral.
Condolences.
I watched the funeral on Friday. Just sending love to you, cousin, man. Love you and love the family. And I'm just thinking about you. You've been on my mind heavily the last couple of days.
Sorry for your loss, bro.
And you guys
Send it
remember
love.
Z? He took care of us the last time we were all out together. So
100%.
Oh yeah. He
100%.
definitely he took care of us for real. L was probably half blind that night. I think he lost his sight due to alcohol poisoning.
He don't remember anything past 8:00. Like it's not.
He don't
Listen,
even remember
man, it was
being
my birthday.
outside.
I didn't even
fighting
remember
that cop
anything.
that night. You remember that? You remember the time you asked the cop to shoot a fair one with you that night?
He's like, come here, dickhead.
I'm saying, put your gun down and your badge and shit. We go for a fair one right now.
You ain't so tough without the gun and the badge.
Speaking of which, I know the show is way past over, but I did watch Two Distant Strangers last night, and
So
it
did I.
is amazingly written, and we
It's too short, but
definitely
it's
we need to get the writer on that of that movie on the show. I
wanted to watch it last night. I
Yo,
couldn't.
it's only 30
really
minutes,
short.
but
It's really short. Yeah, it's
I
really
definitely
short. You
encourage
should
you to
watch
watch it.
It's
Well
good.
written, very
It's
well written.
It's well written. It's well written.
Love you, cousin.
All right, tomorrow night I'm gonna watch it.
All right, let's get out of
Z,
here.
all the best.
All
I'm
right.
sending you love, man.
We
Listen,
gotta get
everybody.
the fuck out of here.
We got to get out of here. Longest
Hey, yo.
live ever. Is it? Maybe. I don't know. Listen, guys, leave us a message 608-618-4040 and tell us how you feel about the show. We have a 100 episode coming up. Make sure you subscribe every Friday and check us out on the live on Facebook.
Big things are
YouTube.
going. Big things are going.
If you haven't told anybody about this podcast,
tell 3 people.
Yeah, you're not doing your job. Come on,
subscribe to
you're fired.
YouTube. Thank you for buying T-shirts. We're gonna have more T-shirts.
Yes,
we're gonna have good times. Everybody,
You know what that reminds me of?
And Vin is going to catch a predator.
There's a meme going on that says, "Why aren't you famous yet? Your show is so good." And then the response is, "Why haven't you shared my shit yet?"
There you go.
There you go.
And with that, we say, whoa.
Whoa. Oh, I got a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna finish this bottle.
Whoa.
Shout out to Black Rob. Rest in peace. We love you guys. Thanks for supporting us. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Peace.
I am trying